Hey Siri, how much money have I got in the film funding account right now?
There is currently £0 and 0 pence in your film project account. You are one broke-ass
Hey Paul, is that Kevin Bacon appearing through my ceiling? You bet it is. What's up? You look a little down. Well, Kev, I've got no money to make my next movie. Hey bud, don't sweat it. There's more than one way to fund a movie. There's even the Kevin Bacon way. The Kevin Bacon way? Hang on. Have you destroyed my roof coming at me like this? Tell them about the Kevin Bacon way, Paul. Tell them. How about you tell them who's liable for my roof, Kev? Kev? Kev! Siri, how much do roofs cost? Film projects are generally expensive. I mean, the ones you see on the big screen and now on the little Netflix screen, we already know cost millions and millions of dollars. But if you're trying to become a filmmaker, if you're just getting involved and starting to cut your teeth, you're not going to have huge wads of money to throw around on something like a film. It's hard enough to survive these days thinking about the phone you have to pay for, the car you have to lease, and the house you want to buy someday in the future, without having to add the GDP of, let's say, the Canary Islands to that list. So how do you take a relatively small amount of money, like some money that you might have in your pocket or on your bank card, and budget that into a film project? Well, there's 5 steps for this. But before we get into that, just a quick reminder that this channel is all about making great movies right now with what you've got, starting with that great first idea all the way through to shooting, cutting and distributing your film. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, it does. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want to know more about how to fund your movie, remember to hit the like button so I know to make more videos on this subject. All right, let's get back to the action. Number 1, find some money. Sounds stupid, huh? Yeah, it sounds stupid, but you are going to need some money. Even if it's only going to be for the food, the drink and the travel expenses required to get your cast and crew to your film set, not die and get home again. The first thing you can do for this is to actually just write a number down on a piece of paper. It doesn't need to be entirely correct right now. It can go up or down and be adjusted depending on your script and what is going to be required. But just to have a number written down is going to give you a visual target to aim for. Then start a crowdfunding campaign or host a fundraiser. Get all your friends to sponsor you to do a movie marathon and then stream it. Hello and welcome back to the 57th hour of this Adam Sandler movie marathon to fund my next film project. I gotta say, looking back, I kind of wish I'd chosen a funnier theme. Cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism. That would have been funnier. Anyway, next up, we've got a wonderful double bill of Jack and Jill and, dear God, the wrong Missy. Stay tuned. All of this can double up as a marketing campaign for your movie too. 2, make a list of all the things that you have and can use for your movie already. And then shape your movie around those things. Maybe it's your house, maybe it's your car, maybe it's the place that you work, maybe it's your dog, maybe it's your cat, maybe it's your budgie. Maybe it's a story about your dog, your cat and your budgie in your car. 3, make a list of the things that you want. And then when you have this list written down, take every item or thing on it and ask yourself a question. In fact, write that question down. How do I get this stuff? The locations, the people. How do I get any of this stuff without having to pay for it? Do I know someone who can get me it? Do I know someone who knows someone who can get me it? Who do I know who can introduce me to that person who can introduce me to that person that I need in my movie? Tell them about the Kevin Bacon way, Paul. Tell them. Have you ever heard of the game The 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon? The rule of this game is you can pick any single actor in the world, and within 6 movies, you can map them back to a film that starred Kevin Bacon. You can do the same thing for everything within your movie, but you won't be asking Kevin Bacon. You'll be asking someone who can give you the thing within 6 moves. You'll know someone within 6 places who can do the thing that you need, and perhaps because of that connection, you can get that done for free. Unless, of course, you know Kevin Bacon, and he might be able to help you. 4, now you're going to try and come up with as many answers to those questions as possible. Not just one answer per thing, but as many answers as possible. What you're doing here is expanding the amount of possibilities available in order to achieve your goal. How many solutions can you find? Filmmaking at its essence is nothing more than problem solving. The more solutions you can create for a problem, the more chance of success you're going to have making your movie. And one of the biggest and most common problems in the film business, no matter how much money you're using to make a film, how do we solve this issue? With less money. Think about what other currencies other than money you can offer to cast and crew in order to get them to work for you on your film for free. It might be a trade in skills. It might be that you can go and work on their films. It might be that you have other skill sets that they require in other parts of their life. For example, one of my actors needed a website, and I knew how to build websites, so I could offer that as a returned favour. Another one of my actors needed a showreel, so I edited together a showreel for them, and also actually added some parts that we wrote together specifically for that showreel. A lot of the actors on my movie wanted an IMDb credit, and I could definitely guarantee them that once the film's complete. Not only that, I could also give them material that they could put in their showreels too. And that's how you can budget your film project with little to no money. You have to get just as creative with the production and the business side as you would do with your story. Now, here's something that you can do straight away. You can go and search for on YouTube Ryan Trahan's YouTube, I think it's Ryan Trahan's, I can't say that name, sorry Ryan. Ryan Trahan's video, How I Survived on 1 cent for 1 week. Watch how creative Ryan gets in order to make money to get through the week. Now, if you were to do something similar, or in fact, if you were to do the same thing, but have the end goal of that being that you're telling everybody you're trying to make a film for 1 cent or 1 penny, and you're seeing how far along you can get by trading and swapping stuff, how much do you think you could make from people helping you out? How many people do you think will get excited about the idea of you making a film and seeing what you're doing will want to invest in you? The chances are it's going to be more people than you think. People get excited when someone tells them they're making a movie, and if you ask for their help, they're going to be even more excited about it, and they will try and help where they can. And even if you were to fail, if you documented that process, if you filmed the whole thing, wouldn't that end up making great marketing material for your movie? Wouldn't that maybe help you get some of the people you want? If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and let me know. If you have any other ideas about how to budget a no-budget movie, write them in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you subscribe in the multiverse theory, you'll know that just by clicking on one of the videos on your screen now, you'll be creating an entirely new universe. So go on, filmmaker, create something. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.